Sounds like a plan. You want to send me the link? I think, oh, UFL Media Stream, we're live now. I have it. I guess I can leave it up to make sure it sounds good.
Yeah, make sure you hear my mic, because I just turned it on to make sure it's not muted on the stream.
Okay, yeah, I can hear you in this stream. Okay, yeah, I can hear you in this stream.
Okay, we should be good then.
I'm gonna try to listen to what you just said. Okay, yeah, I can hear you in this stream. To make sure there's no echo.
Oh
Okay,
shit, we should be good then. I'm listening to the stream. Fuck. Let me turn it, or shoot, crap. Is there a
And I
language
heard myself 3 times.
Is there a language filter on this? Are we supposed to be?
Yeah, no, we're not allowed to.
Whoops. Cut that part out.
Yeah, I got in trouble last season for dropping the F-bomb.
Well, I'm glad I learned early.
We have our wonderful cameraman, AJ Rich.
That is true. We get a nice close-up on him.
The former All-Star of the Broncos, former quarterback of the Shamrocks, and current cornerback wide receiver of the Wakanda Panthers.
Hits him with the dab. You can see, ladies and gentlemen, he's got his cameraman gloves on. That's actually an exclusive item made just for him, specified to the exact camera that he uses. That's how he brings you the video footage that you're going to see tonight.
They were made by Baldev himself.
Good job.
Oh, I see that on the inside there. You got the Broncos logo. That is pretty slick.
You know who made those gloves? J-Rock of all people.
Did he really?
I have Razorback gloves just like that from him.
Those are nice though. Like the stuff he makes isn't bad.
Yeah, no, he's pretty good. Yeah. All right, looks like they're taking the field. Yes, they're taking the field. Your referees today will be Veronica Vella, Tom Box, and Money Mike, I believe, who's sporting the bulletproof vest for some reason.
Anyway, as the teams get gathered here and get their script checks in and whatnot, I'd like to remind you this will be Fordham University against the Lions Den Patriots. I'm interested to see how Fordham University plays tonight, given they made a lot of recent roster changes, and they did what I believe beefed it up quite a bit, so I'm going to be interested in seeing how they play tonight.
Yeah, I think anybody's pretty much in agreement that Fordham should have this pretty easily. But if you're the Patriots, what do you think they got to do to win this one?
They got to win every 50-50.
It's fair advice.
And they have to get the 50-50s off and not get sacked. If you do those two things, it's pretty hard to lose.
Yeah, between switching Krevin at quarterback and the trade for Biz, as well as the acquiring of Ricky Bobby, that team's pretty solid now.
Yeah, I noticed they shortened up their roster quite a bit and trimmed the fat, it seems, down pretty low. And picked up some new key players, made some position swaps, like you said. I think they're going to be in a pretty good place the rest of the season.
They may have a hard time fielding 9, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, that's the risk of carrying such a tight team. That's how the Browns are as well. When you got to facilitate a lot of high-star players, you don't have much room for volume. So it looks like they did the coin flip, which I must have missed, and they're about to do the kickoff now. So
yeah, it looks like the Patriots are going to be kicking off the ball.
I imagine Fordham must have won the toss then, because I think most teams would elect to kick off. Or, sorry, the other way around, I guess. The Patriots must have won the toss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
Yeah, receive second half, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like the Patriots are a little light themselves today. I only see 6 men on the field for them.
Oh, that's true. I just noticed that. It looks like they have 2 guys on the sideline. So that would give them 8. That's
Yeah,
surprising.
I saw Carter. I thought I saw Carter here, their quarterback, but maybe he's... Oh yeah, there he is, TPing in now.
Okay, so they've got 9, it looks like then. They're just getting some things sorted.
And for the for FU in the backfield, you have Greg Stella, Creventeros, and bizarrely McAndrews. Other players for FU, you have Kent Voss. Cervantes is not actually Kent Voss, which I think is pretty funny.
That is
Ace
absolutely funny.
Then you have Primetime, Purdy, and Ricky Bobby. Looks like FU's short one for right now, till Joker gets situated with his extra scripts, it looks like.
Yep, I'm just taking a look at the crowd, trying to find out who all's here. It's a decent amount of people. Looks like we got about 10 or so. I think we had a lot in preseason week 1. Hopefully we see it pick up more as the season goes on.
Yeah, let's see what important people we have here. Love, owner of the Panthers, Eunice player. Both our wonderful girlfriends over here. Ari over here, former UFL player, I think season 1 and 2. Greg's girlfriend's here. Neb's my former brother from another mother. That's quite a few people here.
Looks like we're just about ready to get started. I still see the couple people on the sideline there.
looks like we have some people in the stream chat here. Kent the Legend himself, who's on the field currently. Or is it imposter? An imposter. Apparently I forgot to mention a couple people in the audience here. We have some wonderful ladies over here, Danny and Blue, and Lyric, who's former cheerleader of the Packers last season. We also have Luna, Tony Ragu, player, my colleague on the Panthers. I think that's everyone. Looks like Fontes, aka Kent Voss, and Primetime both went to the sideline for something. Not sure if there's some kind of issue.
Yeah, they had a guy over there that seemed to be putting things on and taking things off over and over, and then it looked like he ultimately logged out. It looked like it was one of their players. I don't know if that's what they're talking about though, but I did notice somebody on their team was there and they logged out.
According to the stream chats, apparently Tupac is going to drop an album. Tupac, the football player in SL, by the way, just to clarify.
Oh, I'm glad you clarified there. I was a little bit confused. I thought maybe they found out he was actually alive this whole time. Wonder if that's going to be on iTunes.
I'm hoping.
So we have everybody on the field except for one Patriots player still on the sideline. I only see 8 out there for the Pats, unless that's not. Is that a
No,
ref?
I only see 8 as well,
Is that a
and
ref
then
back there? Nope.
yeah, Money is yeah, they don't have 8. Money's in all white, but he's a ref.
Yep.
Maybe that's why the vest.
Oh, that is okay. I didn't realize he wasn't on their team.
No, he plays for the Honey Badgers.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it looks like everybody is out on the field for both teams then. Should be seeing a kickoff any time now.
You have Nathan Moraine kicking off for the Pats. Kick. Be Crevin receiving. Got a couple of juke moves there. Oop.
Back and forth across the field a few times, and they'll take him down right about the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 on the first drive.
Not sure who got that tackle, but
Yeah, I missed it as well. So Krevin took the snap and rolled out left and had no pressure on him whatsoever for quite some time. Did a cross check across the field there over to number 12, who I'm not sure who that is at the moment. Looks like that was Greg Stella, actually. He was wide open out there by the sideline, and the pass was incomplete. Takes a snap again and rolls left. There's a guy in the middle of the field just standing there. The ball does go up, though, out towards his deep outside receiver. And it is caught on the sideline, completely uncontested. Gets a block right before the end zone, and he's going to run it straight in. Touchdown, Fordham University. And that was to Greg Stella once again.
Yeah, if they leave Greg open like that all the time, they're going to have a rough game.
Yeah, he's getting lots of time in the pocket as well without really being pressured at all.
I didn't see on defense who they left out because they're one man short, but I sure hope it wasn't a safety.
No, they were short of MLB.
Well, that means that middle's going to be open quite a bit.
Yeah, although both plays went to the sideline, the middle is very open.
Looks like he snapped the ball going for the 2-point conversion. I don't think he got it.
No, he just overthrew it.
What if he's going to go up 6-0 in the opening drive of the game?
Yeah, not going to be
You're reading the
repeating
stream
some of
chat.
these stream chat comments, but
Yeah.
it is some pretty funny stuff.
I mean, the one making them, it can't get much worse for him, so.
Absolutely.
Who's on the Pats? Let's
Well, we did finally get the kickoff here, so let's get that real quick.
Kick us up to Will Suggs. Rolling left, cutting back.
Ooh.
Biz keeping that outside, almost let him by though.
Yeah, he had a nice little move there.
So for quarterback, you're going to have Carter for the Patriots. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're switching it up. But he was their quarterback during scrims.
Yeah, looks like Nathan Moraine is going to be the QB.
It's interesting, interesting switch up here. Because I know Carter's been QBing most of their scrims. So you're going to have Nathan QB on your line. You're going to have Herbert G. Mavendorf, the legend himself. Najla looks like. Scripex. 69 Loon on receiver. And then on your strong side, you're going to have Will Suggs, Radius King, and Carter.
Something's going on here. There we go. They got the plays re-resed. Everybody's on the ball. Should be getting a snap any second now. Ethan snaps the ball, rolls out right. Two defenders coming in on the left-hand side. It's from his blind side. He didn't see it, didn't get any blocks, so he goes down.
Yeah, unfortunately for Nathan, they're missing that DE on the weak side, so he's gonna really have a hard time, especially when he wants to cut back left or cut back to the weak side. Looks like he's heading to the sideline. Hopefully, TP their 9th player in.
Yep, that would be nice.
Did they? Okay, never mind. Yeah, a couple players have gone to the sideline, so hopefully they're TPing somebody in. Yep, looks like they did.
Nice.
Castigar Midnight, their first overall pick.
Castigar, the first rounder, showing up in the clutch.
So hopefully things will improve for the Pats here. I think while we wait for this player to get registered, we should get a little zoom in action on shout out to Kent Voss, aka Fontes, for this.
Where's he playing at?
Probably safety for FU, I imagine. Oh no, he's playing corner, weak side corner.
Oh, there he is.
Kent Voss himself. Shout out to my boy Kent. Hashtag free Kent.
In case you didn't hear it, hashtag free Kent.
You're gonna request to zoom in on his ass specifically. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't, but it looks like we're waiting
Oh,
on
his booty. My bad. I can't.
we're waiting on the Patriots to res an offensive play so we can get back to it. Here we go. We got a play on the field, both sides.
Snaps ball rolling right.
Oh, Purdy coming in with the sack.
Yeah.
He was weaving back and forth, trying to get around him. Just didn't quite juke enough. Probably needed to swing out more, but he's already back at the 10-yard line. So we're looking at about a 3rd and 40 here, 3rd and 35-ish.
Waiting on one of the players in the backfield here. Looks like Castigar. Not sure if he's having issues.
All right, Castafield's back, it looks like, and he's taking his position here in the offensive line.
Yeah, Nathan's really going to have to rely heavily on his footwork here. Just like he did there. Looks like he picked up a couple yards.
Yeah, he got close to 5 yards there. It is 4th down, though, so it'll be interesting to see if they go for it or if they punt the ball.
Yeah, this FU team has a pretty experienced secondary. You have Fontes and Biz on CB, and then your safeties are Greg and Crevin. And then you have primetime at MLB.
That is a pretty solid lineup.
Sounds ball rolling right.
Yeah, they are going for it here. It's going to get a 50-50. Remember, they got to catch them all. Oh, it's overthrown. Either that or just people couldn't get
No.
to it.
Yeah, it definitely looked catchable on my screen, but
Yeah. I didn't really
especially I
see
think it
anyone
was.
sprinting.
Yeah, no. Well, definitely not good field position for the Pats here.
No, the FU is definitely going to look for a quick turnaround here and get another quick TD. Get up 2 touchdowns early. He's just going to run for it. Little chimney sweep action going on there. Just short of the first down. This is actually ideal because they can still get the first down and get 4 more downs if they're inside the 20-yard line there in the red zone, or in the 10-yard line.
I think they pick up about 10 yards there, if not more. Snap ball rolling left.
Yeah,
It
this
looks like he's
is.
just gonna run it.
Oh, he's bobbed. Oh, it looks like it
I
counted it
think
as
he's
a TD.
short.
Oh, it is short. Yep.
Yeah, I think he's short one.
I think the field made a good call there, believe it or not. He did look short. So if I were to predict it, I would say he's probably going to snap it and run straight forward into the end zone.
Refs out for something.
You can do that as the QB inside the 5, correct? You just can't hand it off, I
Yeah, you
believe.
can't hand it off. Yeah, because
Yeah.
of the delay.
So we do have 2 FU players on the sideline here talking to the ref, it looks like. The QB's off the ball, so something's going on.
Yeah, the Pats are really gonna have to watch Crevin in that run.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question here that he's just going to run it in. As I say that, he'll probably drop back for a pass. They could do a quick screen, too.
Yeah, I know. Crevin himself was telling me that he likes to look for the run first and then go from there. So he's definitely going to be running it quite a bit this whole game, especially if the Pats don't learn to contain him.
Absolutely. So all 9 Patriots are back on the ball now. There's one guy that keeps jumping on and off the ball here for FU. Once he gets on, should get the play going.
We're getting a hashtag free Fontes in the stream chat.
There we go. Snap, roll right. Looks like the run forward straight ahead wasn't there. He does have some space, but he lets the ball go, and it is caught for a touchdown, Fordham University.
Bizarrely, looks like wrangled that one in.
There it is. I was just about to try to find that out.
Yeah.
So if they go for 2 here, looks like the field's messed up. We had a lot of strange issues in our game yesterday as well with the field.
Yeah, if you're the Pats, you're really that OLB on that weak side, or whatever side he rolls to. You're really going to have to work on containing him. He basically had that whole side of the field to keep running. Will was there to kind of contain him from running it into the end zone, but it looked like he did have space if he decided to do that. And that's going to be a real problem down the road.
Did they revert that touchdown, or is this the 2-point?
I think they reverted it. It looks like.
I wonder what happened there.
I'm not too
I
sure.
didn't see a penalty or anything like that.
Touchdown anyway. It looks
That's
like it was to Greg.
Greg Stella, yeah, second touchdown.
Looks like he swiped it from. I think it was the intended receiver was Biz, and Greg swiped it, but
Yeah, better safe than
um,
sorry. Looks like that was actually the 2-point conversion. They've gone up 14-0 now.
oh, okay. He must have just not res the kick.
Yeah,
Looks like they missed the punt,
they
so they're gonna
did,
be starting it
absolutely.
off at 20.
The kickoff catch was missed, and yep, they got a touchback.
That was weird.
It looks like the ball disappeared.
Yeah, probably one of the refs called dead ball for some reason.
Okay.
That's what stopped the play.
Yeah, ref's coming out
Yeah,
on the
here comes
field.
our referee wearing this Mississippi helmet, Tom Box, one of our head referees in the league. Issuing some kind of penalty.
Yeah, if it moves back 5, yeah, it must have been a false start on the offense there.
Nate snaps the ball rolling right. Looks like he's got space to run, and he does. So he picked about 10 yards.
Yeah, almost exactly, yeah, because it was 1st and 15. It's now 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
That was a nice run there. I'm glad that he saw the opening. It looked like if another second or so had played out, he would have had a lot more room to run as well if the blocks went off. Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah, it looks like a sack by Ace. And unfortunately, Nathan had nowhere to go on that one.
No blocks went off that play. So we went from a 2nd and 5. It looks like it's 3rd and about 17.
Yeah, Chase asking if the stream announcer's not working, and yeah, we're not on the sim, so it's too far away for us to see the announcer. Snaps it rolling right.
Purdy slips by, almost gets a sack. Lets the ball go at
Ooh.
the line of scrimmage, well short of anybody that could have caught it.
I think he might get a penalty there, because I'm pretty sure he wasn't.
Was he past the line?
No, I think he got rid of it in time. Never mind.
It was pretty close. He started the throwing animation just at the tip of the line and kind of kept moving forward, so it'd be a pretty tough call. Given that it was 3rd down though, and this is now 4th, the FU probably would have been smarter to decline it anyhow.
Oops, throws it. Oh, he looks like he's got a receiver open.
And it is
Oh,
caught.
nice catch by Carter. It looked like Carter had the over on him too. Good route ran by him and a good throw by Nate.
Absolutely.
I think the defender was able to close the gap and turn it into a 50-50, but
He still pulled it down.
good catch and throw either way, yeah. Nathan rolling left. He's got some pressure from Purdy.
Oh,
And she gets the sack. Herbert G. Mammendorf there, a little late on the block.
Yeah, Purdy is slipping by those offensive linemen pretty well tonight. Or Purdy well. I regret that joke.
I was reading stream chat, so I missed it anyway. Snaps rolling right.
Oh no.
Ooh, pick by Biz. Yeah, you saw him waiting for that one.
Yep.
Interception, bizarrely. McAndrews, former forager.
Coming at them with the dab. So I saw two Patriots receivers that were both in that outside line that he threw to, but you had Biz creep in there in the cornerback slot, holding that out, making sure he's underneath the out there, and he's able to read that and just run straight in and take that with no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, he baited him pretty hard on that one. It looked like the throw was pretty short. Throw is up to Ricky Bobby, who's playing receiver.
Almost.
It looks like
missed
he's.
that.
Oof, that was. He almost got by there.
I forgot to turn my camera around when the position switched. Caught the tail end
Yeah,
of it though.
Yeah, so your receivers on FU strong size, Ricky Bobby, Cervantes, aka Kent Voss, and bizarrely. So Ricky, usually a lineman, but playing receiver today. And you have Greg and Primetime on the other side. Crime snapping the ball. Dropping back. A couple guys open in the middle.
Oh man,
And
he was just standing there wide open.
Yeah, that's going to be Biz with the touchdown again. Or with the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, his was a 2-point conversion, I think. But yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they had coverage there on the outsides, but that middle there was a guy running that was open, and then there was someone just standing there. So they need to make sure they're locking down that middle.
Yeah, two good plays from Biz with the interception and the touchdown.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the last two plays. Looks like we got another 2-point conversion coming in.
Yeah, like how they're just resing the bunch formation, not even resing the kick. Just letting them know right off the bat their intentions.
Yeah, it's a little easier to work with too. There we go. We got all the Patriots on the ball.
Crumb dropping left. Going back. Oof.
Ooh.
That was almost picked. That looked like two. The intended receiver might have been prime time there.
Yeah, there were two Fordham University players and two Patriots players there. It threw into pretty heavy traffic on that one.
And stream chat looks like they're talking about. I think they're talking about where Biz played. I'm pretty sure he played on the Cobras season 2 or season 1, then Bulldogs season 2, and then Reaper season 3. I'm almost positive.
Looks like the kick is up, and he misjudges
He
it.
missed it.
Doesn't catch
I was
it.
like,
That's gonna be the
looked
second.
like it bounced right off him.
Yeah, it went straight over his head. I don't know if he missed position there a little bit. Just a judgment call, maybe. It's a second touchback for the Fordham University, so the Patriots are taking it at the 20 once again.
Current score is 20-0. Nathan looking like he's got some space this time. Ball's up. 50-50 to Will, and Biz comes down with an interception again. And
Yep.
another dab.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of dabs from the FU side. They're making some plays, though. I mean, you asked me before how the Patriots can pull out this W, and I said they can't be missing 50-50s, and they've missed 2 so far. So we do have a
Like I
switch
said
of...
before. Yeah, and with this secondary, you shouldn't even be throwing 50-50s, honestly. Krebin with somebody wide open.
Oh,
Looks like Biz again.
goodness. Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
can't be doing that.
The
So
double dab after the
that's
TD.
so that's two interceptions and 2 touchdowns for Biz in a row.
Yeah, he's on that, he was on that outside route there, the deep one, and the safety must have just saw something else and run completely away because he had 20 yards of open field back there. Easy pass, easy catch, easy touchdown.
Try for this 2-point conversion again.
Ooh.
Look, there was a bit of delay for that ball leaving his hands, at least for me.
It looked all right for me, actually, but he just threw it at a place where a lot of people were intersecting again toward the back middle of the end zone, and somehow it missed everybody again.
And shout out to Purdy on FU. She's getting some really solid blocks, giving Krebin a lot of time to throw the ball.
Yeah, I did notice that as well. She's playing well on both sides of the field. So it's going to take it up to 26-0. Got about 30 seconds left in the half.
And it looks like Herb's going to catch the ball and get tackled at the 36.
Yeah, it looks like about the 31, actually. And
31, yeah, my bad.
Yep, the 31, and that sure beats the 20-yard line, right? So it's better than a touchback.
Yeah, looks like Herb took matters into his own hands and dropped back to take it himself. Didn't trust Nate that time.
So after the kickoff, there's exactly 30 seconds left. Seems to be some people standing around here with no play res yet, so must be talking about something or waiting on somebody.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue is here. I don't see a ref out there, so.
Do you know, Dan, is there a halftime show?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay.
I could be wrong. We do have an FU cheerleader here. We did. So if I'm wrong, maybe she can let me know, but I'm pretty sure there's no halftime show. Okay, so yeah, apparently the delay was no possession circle for Herb and Boss Jester. They both were in the ground.
Okay, I see.
Nate snapped the ball rolling left, Purdy on his tail, and Ace cleaning it up with the sack.
Yeah, they got that long blonde-haired threat right there. Flowing
Looks
in
like
the
actually,
wind.
yeah, there's a loss of 4, it looks like. Then snapped the ball, pushing up.
Oh, man.
Got Ace on him again. It just gets it out. And
Overthrown.
just over. Yep.
Man, I think he got rid of that ball at the last second that he could there because I thought for sure he was going down.
Yeah, Ace was on him. Yeah, this rush from FU with Purdy and Ricky is a real problem.
Yeah, you had that weak side OLB that play just uncontested, running down straight, cutting across that normal path back into the QB. If he had needed to roll back weak side there, he would have found himself running straight into that OLB. He came in there completely uncontested.
Yeah, that was a good catch there by Will. Pick up some yards. He played. Biz was right there to snag it again, but he did a good job bottoming him out and catching that ball. So good on Will. Snaps the ball rolling left. Throwing it up
That was a good pass.
to Will again. Yeah. Will coming down with it again. Some life in the Pats.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of chemistry here between Nathan and Will. That was a really good pass over a defender. He dropped right in his breadbasket. Again, though, he got the ball off at the very last second.
Snap the ball throwing deep. It's going to be a 50-50 Carter and Crevin. And Crevin picks it up.
That was a moon ball.
Interception. Yeah. And he's pushing out. And he'll get taken down. What, 17 looks like?
13, right about the 13-yard line.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Let me switch that camera around.
Yeah, it's a bad idea to throw 50-50s against somebody who's experienced as Crevin. Speaking of which, he's pushing up.
Yeah,
Good blocks
he's
by.
got some runs going here. Yep.
Yeah, that was a really solid block by Ken Voss too. Who gave him some extra time. I'm just gonna keep calling him Kent.
Yeah, I mean that's his display name.
It's his official name. I mean, I can't control what the guy does.
Yeah, so you saw Crevin snap back there, and he did that like quick spin around, and the defense was completely bamboozled by it, and he just ran up there for all those yards, a couple juke moves and some key blocks.
Snapped the ball. There was like a little pause there. I don't know if he came off his unselected himself on accident or what that was.
The ball came out of there like he kicked it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that was a bat down. Maybe I don't know if we'll get intentional grounding for that.
I don't know what happened there. The ball came out. It didn't look like a bat down. There was nobody near him.
Yeah, and the ball definitely hit the ground before the line of scrimmage, so
Yep.
we'll see. So that was just lag, no penalty.
Okay.
Shout out to Biz for the updates on what's going on, because unfortunately we can't see the penalties or the field. Crevin throwing deep. Looks like Biz again with the over and just a little too far.
Yeah, he definitely had his man beat though. If that had been lined up properly, it would have been another touchdown for Biz.
Yeah, he was taking that one to the house if that was a half a foot closer.
Are the Patriots down a player again?
Crevin snapping the ball, cutting back left.
Nice block there by Ace.
Short pass. Looked like the intended receiver was Ricky, but he kind of sidestepped it.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to line up those passes like that when they're on the comeback at an angle.
Yeah, Biz was coming straight back too. He almost had it as well.
Yep.
Crevin rolling right, cutting back. Looks like Biz got him beat again in the middle.
Yep.
Short pass to prime time.
Juke left there for a couple extra yards. Gets them first down though. They're across the 50-yard line.
First 51. First at the 51, I should say.
Yeah, the 49.
Whatever the fuck, 49-51. Whatever the fuck. I'm not allowed to say that word. My bad. Pass to Biz. I don't know why I was thinking 51. That's retarded. But good catch by Biz.
Yeah, much like Nathan and Will on the other team, Crevin and Biz definitely seem to have some chemistry going here early.
Yeah, it's that MLB that seems to be leaving the middle open.
Let's see what he does here. Yep, see he's in a pretty
And,
tight spot.
he's gonna get the
Run
first
out
down and
left.
more.
Yep, runs out of bounds. He's in a tough spot because they have two guys kind of running over the middle there. Then one streaks out deeper, and then the other guy cuts to one side or the other. And he kind of has to pick who he's going to cover there. But he's got that middle again. He's just standing there.
Good moves by Crevin there. Pass intended to Greg.
Yeah, they had Biz there in the end zone again, just standing there where he was last time.
Yeah, whoever that corner is on that side, basically left Greg on the outside.
Yeah, they gave him the corner.
Yeah, you got Biz sitting there again in the middle. Looks like finally somebody's covering him.
Yep.
Oops, stumbled.
He got the block up,
And he
though.
breaks loose.
Purdy
Nice.
coming in again with the clutch block.
Oh,
Ooh.
Greg just missing passes.
Yeah, he did a little dance back and forth there. That'll make you miss him a lot sometimes. So.
And he's pretty well open. That corner's not. Corner's getting him the outside, so he basically has that corner to himself.
Hey, Horns.
Prime time.
That was Dan dropping the F-bomb, not Chris. Just
Yeah, it was me dropping the F-bomb. I'm sorry. Dan Black. That was my fault.
Yeah, I'm getting blamed for it over here in the stream chat.
Well, way to go. Well, touchdown prime time with a solid pass from Crevin. I know, Horns, I'm a failure. I'm sorry. Going for this 2-point conversion.
Fake rolls left and rolls back to the right immediately. Trying to get that quick throw off. Ooh, that's picked.
Picked by Skrpex, it looks like. And Primetime almost had it. He was there, but just got bodied out, it looked like. No, I'm done with the F-bomb. I'm just gonna... Instead of the F-bomb, I'm just gonna say hashtag free Kent. It's like essentially the same thing.
I'm not sure who Skrpex played for. Obviously being the rookie, I don't have that kind of tribal knowledge, but Dan here seems to know some things. Do you know if Skrpex played for the Broncos before?
Nebs is saying the Shamrocks. So, and I think Nebs did play in the Shamrocks, so he would know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think he did, because I think AJ mentioned it before. Not sure what's going on here. Probably field problems as usual.
Yeah, I saw Crevin take the ball and throw it away, which I thought they were doing that for the 2-point conversion. That usually lets the field reset. Looks like he's got to do it again. Okay, so they readed the touchdown. Now he'll throw this away. Yep.
So apparently he played for the Broncos, the Ball Deaf Broncos. Then the Falcons, which was well before my time.
Horn said he didn't play for the Broncos.
Where's Ball Deaf when you need him to clarify these problems? So there's going to be no halftime show. Apparently FU cheerleaders are sitting out preseason.
Okay.
Per lyric. Shout out to Bob White in the stream chat. Kick is up to Nathan, and he's going to get it in the end zone, see if he can make something happen here. Ooh, tackled by... That was either Ricky or Ken Voss, so it's hard for me to tell.
Yep, and it's going to be right on the 20, so basically same as a touchback here, maybe an inch or two shorter.
Yeah, it looks like the Pats are short a guy.
Yeah,
That
I
outside
noticed that.
receiver.
I noticed that on defense they had an OLB spot that was empty.
That window closed quick on an 8.
Yeah, he seems to roll out about the same exact way every play, and he tends to kind of stop in that area right there. And as soon as he does, I mean, they're running straight for him. So if he
And that
doesn't
was
get
a
the
sack.
ball off, he's gonna get sacked. Yeah.
I think that was a sack by Ricky Bobby. Arguably one of the best linemen in this league. Nathan dropping back. Ace with a stumble. And then Ricky again with the sack.
That puts it what is that, about the 2-yard line? So about 3rd and 28.
Sounds about right. Yeah, he needs to really get rid of this one. I assume he's going to try to run it, but
yeah, go for a quick screen maybe. I think their corners would be all over that though.
Yeah, he's got to watch throwing screens because Biz and Fontes have both been around the block, and we'll jump that. Oh, he's going to push up. Nice run. At least to get out of there.
Yeah, he gave himself enough space to work with coming up for 4th down here. They haven't been punting, so we can assume they're going to go for it. It's like 4th and about 20, 21, something like that.
Yeah, it's nope, they're going to punt it here. I guess he's scared to get sacked in the end zone. Can't say I blame him. With the way that Ace and Ricky have been coming in.
Yep. Looks like it was a good punt. They're gonna.
Looks like Greg's gonna be the first one there. Ooh, this is not good. He's got the outside. If Ricky can pick up this block. Ooh, and he misses the block, it looks like. And Castigar with the tackle.
Still a good run back though. Good punt, good return. Just under 2.5 minutes left to play in the 3rd. Or the 2nd?
I'll say it's got to be the 2nd.
I thought it was already halftime. Oops.
Krevin doing some dancing. Good block by Ace to give Krevin the room to run. He's still going. Greg in front of him with another solid block.
Oh no, he ran into the blocked guy. Stumbled in.
Oh, he stumbled. He still got through. A good run by Krevin.
Yeah, that was.
And some really solid blocks by Ace and I saw Greg, a couple other guys.
Yeah, that was pretty slick there.
Chris, we're getting told by Bob that we're not excited enough. The Weepers and the Packers.
Oh my god.
Bob knows I love him. And Biz open again in the middle by himself.
Man. Just standing there in the back of the end zone.
Hey, whoever's that MLB, they're going to have to get on that. Because that should be their zone and red zone. If you guys want to see Bob's amazing commentating, Season 3 Super Bowl, commentated with AJ. It's a work of art, really.
I think I saw that one before I ever actually played SL football. After you had told me about it and I hadn't signed up yet or anything, I started watching some of these games, and I think that's one of the ones I watched.
Yeah, Season 3 Super Bowl is like good. Oh, he had 3 guys open there. He just threw too high.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with Ken's comments. It was a great game, very close by two pretty even teams.
You know, that was the overtime game, right? Between the Packers and the Reapers.
Yeah, not to call it anybody, but Jeff missed a field goal and took it in overtime.
Well, I was gonna say they reverted a pass play for the Reapers at one point in that game that they said was out of bounds in the touchdown or in the end zone, and I don't think he was actually out of bounds. And if that play hadn't been reverted, it never would have went to overtime.
Yeah, I think it was Jeff that missed a kick. Kent can correct me because he was in that game, but I'm pretty sure it was Jeff. Yeah, Krevin with the kick. Nate's gonna miss it again, so they're gonna start at the 20.
Yeah, we do have a minute and
Um,
42 left in the half. It's 38-0 right now with the Patriots taking the ball down the field.
I might commentate tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. Oh, Ken didn't get to play that game. Gotcha. Nate stumbled and sacked by, looked like Ace again.
You know, I'm seeing it in that same spot of the field when he rolls right. He seems to pause there, and he doesn't have any space between him and the defense, and he just goes down in that same place.
Yeah, it looks like Ace is getting by every time, so it should be that weak side D, or it'd be the strong side D in this situation. But
Yep. Oh,
in the end zone, throwing it up, 2-on-1 to
oh, and it's
Will.
caught.
Oh, caught. Nice catch by Will.
Yeah, that was a Moss right there. You got him. He
Yeah, it
was
looked like he
actually
lost.
between two defenders there.
Yeah, it looked like he lost Primetime and maybe Fontes, aka Kent Voss.
Yeah, yeah, that looks like the CB and the safety on that side.
Yeah, I saw the purple sleeve, so I think it was Prime. Either way, good catch by Will. Nathan taking his time here. Not sure if they're scheming or something's going on. Snap the ball rolling right. He's got Purdy coming in on him. An ace throwing up in between two defenders. And Krevin's going to come down with it. Interception.
Yeah, I don't think they've thrown it to that right side deep there once this game without Krevin snagging it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty ill-advised pass when you 2-on-1.
I think they were on the 49-yard line one time, Horns.
We're actually calling that the 51 now. Krevin snaps the ball rolling right. He's got Biz in the middle open deep, it looks like. Yep,
Oh
there
yeah, wide
goes.
open.
Oh, and he
Oh
misses it.
no! Come on,
What are you
Biz.
doing, Biz?
You can't be missing those, buddy. But
You were the MVP of this game until that happened. That was rough. That was rough to watch.
yeah, it seems like the middle of the field, they're having problems with like deep middle, short middle, just anywhere in the middle is just wide open. And Biz gets
Yeah,
to
can't.
exploit that every play.
Yeah, it's basically open. Per Coach Bob White, he says they need to do a middle line pass or short pass to get the ball. Hashtag free Kent in the chat.
Again,
Biz open again in the middle. A shot at redemption. And he gets it this time.
a
Stumble.
little bit of footwork there.
And
Tries to run it back, but they do take him down.
yeah, I think he was taken down by Carter there. Still good catch.
So
And Kremen's going to continue to abuse that.
On that play, I saw the Castigier. They had him on middle linebacker there, and he was on Biz and then just pulled off and ran back up toward the inside there and left him wide open.
Yeah, that should be the whatever side Creven's on. That safety should be drifting over to that middle because Castigier unfortunately has to push up to cover that short middle. Touchdown Biz. Great pass by Creven.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here after the 2-point conversion. As of right now, it's 44-0, coming in 8 seconds to halftime.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a halftime performance, but we will have a break. So we're waiting on Herb to line up here. Former teammate of mine. Creven snapping, ball rolling left. Looks like he's just gonna run it in himself.
Yeah.
Touchdown, or 2-point conversion. My bad. Creven just picking up the 2 himself.
And
that's gonna be
46-0.
And that's gonna be halftime.
So it is.
Looks like FU's lining back up, but the Pats are gonna opt to take a break. All right. Well, since we have time, who should we shout out, Chris? Shout out to our cameraman AJ Rich. Check out his stream on Twitch. Who else can we shout out?
We can give another shout out to Tom Box and Veronica and
Mike, our Money.
Yeah, Money Mike for officiating the game. You are tuning into a United Football League presentation of Fordham University against the Lionsden Patriots. We just hit halftime. Score is 46-0. So what do you think the Patriots need to do different in the second half to avoid the score doubling?
First off, they're really gonna have to work on that safety. Whoever's on that weak side needs to drift over to the middle. Biz is basically able to do whatever he wants because Castigier has to leave him to push up for that short middle. So it's that D middle is definitely a problem. Other than that, their all Biz really need to focus on getting on either side of Creven and trying to box him in because he's having a lot of free reign to just roam wherever he wants. And then that weak side D really needs to work on containing Creven because he's able to just push up.
Yeah, and I think on the offensive side of the ball, they've made some progress down the field. A few of the drives, and then they seem to chuck it up deep in a 50-50 or worse, and then give the ball up. So if they can just work on being more consistent and playing maybe some short mid-range passes instead of chucking it up, then they might see a little bit more progress.
Yeah, they need to just not throw 50-50s like at all. Because unfortunately, somebody like Creven, who's 2-time United Bowl champion, he played safety for the last like 4 seasons. He's not like the likelihood of you mossing him with one of their receivers is pretty slim. And same with Greg. Greg's been around a while. They have a pretty good veteran secondary, so the odds of a 50-50 going in your favor is pretty slim.
Yeah, if the Patriots have anybody watching the stream or maybe somebody watching the game, I hope that they're letting them know about that middle linebacker. Need to make sure he sticks that man back there and they get a safety drifting over.
I'm trying to think of who else we can shout out here. Do we even have like shout out to all the cheerleaders out there? No halftime show today, and I forgot my dancing shoes, so you're not gonna see anything from me. We're gonna shout out to Cheese Ham Dog.
What the hell was that?
Former Packers player. Played on my team in the PFL, even though I was never there. Shout out to Kent Voss, the real Kent Voss. Please stand up. One-time Super Bowl champion. AJ is a special guest. Would you like to say anything? Let the viewers at home know. Thank you, Baldev, for those inspirational words. So, Chris, MVP of this game, who are we going with as of right now?
Probably Krevin.
Or player of the game, I'm going to call it.
I'd have to go with Krevin. I was thinking Biz too. I mean, he's finding that open hole out there and sitting in it, catching the balls. He did drop a pass that was catchable. And Krevin is throwing all those passes and all those touchdown passes, and he's also made some pretty nice moves on the ground.
Yeah, and both of them have had I think like 3 picks apiece.
Yeah, on the defensive side, yeah, both of them have multiple interceptions.
So yeah, I could really go either way with the 2 of them. Honorable mention, Greg, for those 2 TDs in the beginning.
Yep, we got both teams in the locker room. Looks like we might be doing a quick script check and a mic check for anyone who had to relog. Get the thing going here in a couple minutes. In the meantime, I'll just play some music and we'll be back with the commentating as soon as the game gets started again.
I think there's somebody dancing over on the script checker.
Usually you just take a break, yeah.
All right, so it looks like the little dance fest there during the halftime break is over. The players are jumping back on the field. We start in the second half here. Patriots are going to be getting the ball starting at the second half. It is 46 Fordham University, 0 Patriots. Got a whole other half of football to play. See if the Patriots can make some effective adjustments coming into the second half.
Since they need to try to pull this one back. I would happily go out there and be their ninth. That's fine.
I do not believe subs are allowed, AJ, in official games.
Yeah, no, I think you're not allowed to sub. And 3 of them missed the catch again. They're gonna have to work on that punt return. Yeah, I believe that's the rules.
Yep, as of recently, you can play with 7 players on the field, but you must have players on your current roster on the field. They're the only eligible players. If you have less than 7, you cannot play. You forfeit.
Can't be a pickup team like the PFL. Well, it looks like they have the Pats will have everybody. I don't know why Castiger's walking off the field. Oh no, I lied. They're still short. Pats are calling timeout for something.
I'm pretty sure you can reschedule, AJ. Our first game last week wasn't until 7:30 SLT, and I'm pretty sure that got moved back to accommodate somebody on the Honey Badgers. So as long as you give notice ahead of time, I guess you can make arrangements as long as the other team agrees.
And if anybody wants to learn to referee or be a ref or be a commentator, especially a ref, and you want to learn, contact Tom Box. He will gladly help you. That's Tom Box with 2 eyes, it looks like. Nathan getting sacked again. I think it might have been Joker that time.
Yeah, it's basically a toss-up of which one of them gets there first because they're all getting through. Every time he rolls right, he goes down in that same spot for a loss of about 10 to 15 yards.
That clock ticking down. Snaps ball rolling left. Gets cut off going back right. Got Bobby and Ace on his tail. And he's going to throw it. It looked like there was no receiver there. Intended receiver was Will, maybe, but that's an interception by, I want to say, Greg.
Yeah, it looked like Greg snagged that one, and you are definitely right, Dan. He tossed that one up into 2 Fordham University defenders and without a Patriots receiver really in sight. Probably got the nerves there when he was getting hunted down by that defensive line and just let the ball go. It's unfortunate it went in Fordham University's favor.
Crowan dropping left there. Good 10 and out ran by Primetime there. Pick up of some yards. Looked like one of their linemen got through to Krevin pretty quick. I don't know if she jumped the ball or what that was, but she was in his face almost immediately. Krevin snapping the ball, rolling right. And the pass to Biz, it looked like a good pass, but maybe some miscommunication there. Biz stopped running the route.
Yeah, he actually did a sharp cut back as if he was going to go the other direction and then realized the ball was there, so it looked like he kind of stood still, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he must not have known the pass was going to come his way because he reverted it back the other way.
Krevin pushing up, stumbled, trying to drop back, and tackled. Not sure by who.
Looked like he had some room to run there too, if he had just gone forward and committed to it. But I also think someone must have been open because it seemed like he wanted to throw it.
Rolling left. Come back right. Biz open again. Up. And that's going to go to primetime touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good pass
Beautiful.
right at the guy's knees. Let him out just the right amount.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass by Krevin. Good protection by primetime too. With that missing OLB for the Pats, it really gives Krevin a lot of time to throw the ball and read the field. Gonna go for this 2-point conversion. And it's good. To Ricky Bobby. Look like he was just standing still.
Yeah, how many passes, touchdowns, or 2 points have been scored tonight by FU by just Krevin simply throwing to someone standing still wide open? It's got to be 3 or 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, it just shows the receivers on FU are doing a good job of running routes, pulling coverage. Leaving that middle open. So that's going to make the score 52-0. Fordham.
I thought they had 48. I thought that they should probably be up to 56.
Yeah, you're right. It says 58 now, but I think he had to run that 2-point in again to fix this field, so it probably is 56 or 54. I don't remember what the score was prior.
They had 48. It should be 56.
Yeah, or it's saying 54, so. Curran with the kick. Let's see if they can catch it this time. It's going to be to Nate again. And Will's actually going to steal it. Will's going to come back left and get tackled by Greg. It looked like Herb missed a block there that Will desperately needed to get away.
Yeah, the Patriots are taking the ball here on offense at their seemingly pretty standard 20-yard line.
Snap the ball, drop him straight back, and he's going to get. That looks like a fumble. So it looks like Ace was going to get the sack, ended up fumbling it, and Herb was able to pick it back up. So Patriots able to keep the ball, but.
Was that a fumble? I'm not sure I saw the ball come out. Was it a handoff?
No, it was definitely.
The ball popped out?
Yeah, it had to have because he wouldn't have. Herb was a lineman, he wouldn't have handed it off to him.
I know, yeah, that's
Unless
what
it
I
was
was going to
accidental.
say. There is a ref on the field, though.
Yeah, it looked like Ace stumbled him and the ball came out. I didn't see the actual ball come out, but I saw that he got stumbled and then he no longer had it, so. Oh, maybe looks like they reverted the play.
Yeah, some kind of penalty. Maybe defense was offsides or something. Well, no, because they would have gained yards.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, they just reverted it altogether.
My sources tell me they're trying to figure it out themselves. They're not sure what's going on. So that's always good.
Looks like an issue. The ball has not snapped. Okay.
They're moving it.
Looks like they moved it back now to where they picked it up and got tackled after the fumble.
He said it's a penalty facing on Pats. Not really sure what he means by that.
Oh, maybe somebody was
Facing
facing
the wrong way.
backwards. Yeah.
Yeah. Snap the ball rolling left.
Oh.
He's got it. Oof, not good. I think it was right on the 1 yard, so at least it wasn't a safety, but
That'll make it
Sure,
what?
it's
Is this second then? Because that play got a penalty, so this would be second on the goal line here. I think second down.
yeah, I'm gonna say so. You should really watch here for a screen pass because more than likely, you see Biz isn't stretched off his ball, so they might blitz the corners just to try to get this safety, leave the safeties. Oh yeah, it was number 3 was facing backwards was a problem. I'm not sure what that was all about. Looked like everybody moved before he hiked the ball, so I'm sure they're gonna get a false start.
Yeah, which doesn't hurt them too much. I think they'll lose it down, but you can't really move the ball much more than it is.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be O-line offsides. Per our wonderful ref, Money Mike.
So that'll make this third then from the goal line. It's about 3rd and 30 yards. He did try to throw a quick screen though when they blew that dead.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the CBs did blitz in.
I'm actually gonna spin this around the camera for this play.
Snaps the ball. Ooh, good. Some good moves to avoid getting sacked by Purdy. At least in the end zone, but I think she did ultimately get him on the 2nd yard line, looks like.
Yeah, she hit him back there and stumbled him in the end zone, and he was able to run out, and she just kept chasing him and hit him again.
And that's 4th down, so they're just gonna punt it out here, which I think is a wise choice. If Joker was right there too. So that's gonna go to, what is that, prime time it looks like? Yep. Oh no, that's gonna be Crevin.
Yep.
Yeah. Some good moves and some good blocking. He's gonna be taken down. Not sure who that was by.
Yeah, I didn't catch who did the tackle, but they are at about the 21-yard line, so just outside the red zone here.
Yeah, if I was the Pats, I'd definitely run red zone. And there's another TD for Biz in that middle.
Straight up the middle. He ran straight up the middle in a straight line. Crevin dropped
Yeah,
back
and
to the right and threw it straight to him, wide open.
Yeah, and that was a good pass by Crevin. Because Biz did get the over, but he still had somebody right on his tail. So good placement by Crevin, and obviously a great route by Biz. 2-point conversion, Crevin dropping to the right. Throwing to another Biz standing still. And that's another 2-point conversion completed by Biz. Hitting him with the dab.
Yeah, we've still got 4.5 minutes in the third quarter here, and it's already 62-0. I believe the mercy rule is in effect.
Yeah. Kick is up.
It's a bit short.
And Will's going to pick it up again. Trying to roll to the left. Trying to cut up, and he is taken down. I didn't see who the tackle was by, but
They are getting a little bit better field position here, starting about 9 or 10 yards ahead of their average.
yeah, 28 it looks like, yeah. So we'll see. It looks like they have another player on the sideline.
Yeah, so they're currently playing with 7.
Radius King, it looks like. Oh, good pass to Will. That was good protection by Will to stop Viz from jumping that.
Yeah, he made a good move there, cutting inside to pick that up. About an 8-yard gain. Looking at about 2nd and 2.5 here. They did get their 8th player back on the field now. Oh, they
No, I
didn't.
think he's still on the sideline, yeah.
Yeah, that hidden ball over there.
Snaps a little bit of
Oh.
delay, and he's taken down. Not sure what happened there. He might have clicked off himself, or something screwy happened.
Yeah, definitely. It looked like, yeah, they're reverting that play.
I know the score doesn't really reflect it, but I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing from Nate. He's doing a solid job with what he's got. So good on him for that.
Yeah, I agree, and Will's definitely stepping up too. He's been their playmaker on offense.
Oh, that was no cadence was the problem.
Oh, I see.
And Nate dropping left right into Ace. That short shape allowed Ace to catch up to him and cut him off. So another sack by Ace.
Yeah, that 7-foot rule is pretty gnarly to deal with when you're 8.5 feet tall. The speed difference is insane. So if they cut an inside angle on you like that, you can't really get away from it without a clever juke.
It looked like he might have already been in mouse look because he didn't really do much to avoid it.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
Snap the ball rolling right. Purdy's got the outside.
Oh.
Yeah, she got him. She got right around Castigier, no problem. Was able to pick up that sack, pretty much uncontested.
Yeah, there was no time wasted on that one. She cut straight across, just uncontested. Ran straight into him, no stumble or anything. He just fell down. So it's pretty rough shape here on what I think is 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is 3rd.
Yeah, it's about 3rd and 30 right now.
And they pull all his receivers to the.
Yeah, they're all on the strong side.
And it looked like that was just a straight pass to Greg.
Yep. That's another one of those chuck ups, man. It hasn't ended well for them every single time. Fordham University gets under it before the Patriots can.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure he had I don't know who the intended receiver was on that one. There was nobody around. And I don't know if you saw the secondary move at the last second. It looked like Fontes actually went over to that strong side because there were no receivers on the other side.
Yeah, it was a smart move.
Kevin pushing up.
Good cut. Missed the block there. I think if that block would have went off, he might have gotten some more running room.
Taken down by Herbert G. Mavendorf, the German assassin. Snap the ball rolling right, cutting back. Got space to run if he wants it. Oof.
That's a pick.
Was that a pick?
Yep.
It looked like Biz might have protected it.
The ball.
No, he got the tackle. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
pick. Yeah. So it was a pick by. I couldn't see who it was.
I think it
But
was
intended receiver
Specs.
Biz. They've been playing with 8 for a while, AJ, and then they're Their 8th guy's on the sideline. Having the ball rolling right, and Purdy is right there again. Having a hard time really working Castigar. Oh, it looks like it was Carter that time. Castigar moving to receiver. Snapsball dropping straight back. Tackled by Joker. He just got nowhere to go. This line's got to work on helping him out here.
Yeah, the O-line is scrambling off the snap, and the D-line knows exactly what their plan is, and they're just running right past him. Nathan has no time to react or roll out or do anything at this point.
I think this is 3rd down, should be.
Yeah, I think you're right, and he's in the danger zone here. If that line gets through there again like that, it's going to be some trouble. Could see a safety.
Yeah, his best bet is to just push up and avoid the safety and then punt it on the 4th down, but
yeah,
we'll see what he does here.
Looking for a quick screen here.
Oh, he had nowhere to go.
Nope.
Well, tackled by Ricky, I believe. Safety.
Yep, that's a safety. They're going to go up 66-0. 7.5 minutes left to go in the final quarter.
It's like this weird kickoff formation. I don't know if you see Nathan's animation.
Yeah, they did kick it, though.
Yeah, kick, and it's going to be Greg. Along that right side, he's got 2 blockers, Prime and Krevin.
Nice block.
2 good blocks by both of them.
Good
Nice
outside.
blocks and nice moves. You got 2 more on Carter. Ooh, and Nathan
through.
able to get around. Yeah. Good blocking by a few, though.
Yeah, it was still an excellent kick return. Really good blocks, really good knowledge of using the blocks as a runner.
Starting on there on the 25. Krevin moving right. Not sure. Miscommunication there with primetime, maybe.
Maybe. It looked like he might have just thrown that away, too. He was about to be under some pressure. That MLB, that play on defense there, did actually follow Biz all the way back, so that could be one reason.
Good moves by Krevin. That corner's open. Oh, another pass to Biz, and Biz is going to catch it.
Yep, they didn't cover him that play.
Yeah, and I think whoever was on that, Cervantes, a.k.a. Kent Voss, was wide open there in the corner as well. So he had his option of 2 different receivers to throw to. But Biz bringing it down once again with his, 7th touchdown, I'm going to say? 6 or 7? Probably 6.
Something like that, at least 6, yeah.
Krevin going for the 2-point conversion, dropping back. And it's good. Pass to Greg. Primetime and Greg both there to pick that up.
That makes it 72-0 with 5 minutes left to play. Mercy rule in effect, so the clock keeps rolling.
Good job by Greg there, helping with that punt return. And then getting that 2-point conversion, so Greg definitely showing out today. The kick is up. And it looks like Will is going to get it again.
Oh, that's no good.
Yeah, unfortunately there, I think that his team all dropped, since they've been missing so many kicks, his team dropped back. There were 4 of them all huddled together trying to get that catch, which allowed FU to kind of swarm around them. Those other guys kind of just need to trust their man to catch it and work on getting those blocks instead of trying to catch the ball. Snap the ball rolling right into Ricky Bobby. Not good.
Yeah, took him down at the goal line again. Looks very similar to last drive. He's going to be forced to make quick decisions here to avoid another safety. Did notice that the first down there in this last offensive drive they just started here for the Patriots, they switched up their formation due to their lack of players. So they've got a running back in now with two receivers on the outside.
Being able to get out there before taking down. So it's going to be, I think this is going to be third down. He just needs to avoid the safety in the zone before trying to punt it out. And it looks like he didn't even attempt to move. He just allowed it to happen. I'm not sure if he had some technical problems or what that was, but after snapping the ball, there was no movement.
Yeah, I don't know if he's having
from Nathan.
some technical difficulties maybe with clicking on his avatar, or if we're seeing a little bit of morale issues here taking effect here in the late fourth quarter.
Losing willpower, maybe.
Could be.
Kick is up. A little short to Crevin. See what he can do here. Good block there by Primetime. And Crevin stepping out on the 45, looks like.
There's a flag on the play. The ref was on the field. Now he's not. Looks like they either declined it or the play with the penalty was called back.
Crevin snapping the ball under a little bit of pressure. Hasn't passed the line of scrimmage. Biz wide open
he's
deep.
Out there again. Goodness.
That was a little dirty by FU. It looked like the Pats were having a hard time getting on their balls there. So Crevin took advantage, snapping the ball. Kind of caught him off guard, and Biz was able to come across that gap where there was no safety and be wide open. So good on FU to capitalize.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the offense doesn't have to wait for the defense to be on their balls before they snap the ball, as long as 10 seconds have come off the play clock. So the Patriots seem to be struggling to get it together here late in the game.
That was Cervantes, aka Kent Boss. Not reacting to that, or kind of got bodied out by whoever was protecting him, so the 2-point conversion is no good. And the real Ken Voss makes a good point that it could just be the Pats stalling to let this mercy rule take down the clock. Which is probably more than likely. Yeah.
Yeah, this kickoff's likely the last play of the game. Could be one more.
Yeah,
after
it's gonna be Will mossing 3 of his teammates, and none of his teammates blocking for him, so he's gonna be taken down.
I doubt we'll see another snap here. Looks like they are going to try for it.
Let's see. Will, Script having a hard time getting on his ball. 2-1. That's the game. It was a quick snap.
Yeah,
Drop him back. And it looks like he's going to get tackled by Joker. So that's the game.
Yeah, that sack there on Nathan there for the offense is a pretty good summary of anything that anyone might have missed. Fordham University coming out with solid offense and defense. Final score is 80-0. Fordham University over the Lionsden Patriots.
Who are we going to give player of the game to? What are you thinking? Biz or Crevin? It could go either way.
Yeah, it's a pretty tough choice between those two. Since it's not really anything official, we might as well just give it to both of them because they had some real synergy out there on the field and both made some plays on both sides of the ball.
I agree. Yeah, we'll divide it up. Honorable mention, Greg. He also had a solid performance. Any number of these people really. Purdy, Ace, all did a really solid job online.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you again to our refs, Tom, Money, and Veronica. Thank you to our streamer, Chris Bears. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, you too, Dan. It's been really nice commentating alongside you. Well, I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up here. Then I'm going to cut the stream. Thank you guys for watching, and stay classy, San Diego.